Now, if you are new here, I want you to know that I love spreading hate on the internet. Now, hear me out. I mean hate to the right people. I'm talking about people who like threatening women or talking badly about women. People who like eating themselves to death even though they know it's a terrible thing for them. You know, people who allow 1,000 dudes to run up inside of them like a McDonald's drive-thru. And then many of the other weirdos that I decide to cover on this channel. So if you're into stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe because I upload every day, right? Even if you don't vibe with the content, just out of respect for the grind, hit that big red button down below to help me out, man, right? I would truly appreciate it. You know, to me, I think grinding every day on YouTube, uploading it's very challenging. I'm not going to pretend it's easy. It's really not, right? Some days I'm like, bro, what am I doing? But I really know I have a vision for this channel and myself, and I know YouTube is a key part of that vision. I need to be somewhat successful on this channel in order to achieve the goals that I have set for myself. The reality is this, right? Without the support of you guys, I'm never going to make it anywhere. Like, no matter how hard I work on my comic here, yes, this is my comic. If you're new, it is called Ascension, right? It's a dark fantasy. No matter how hard I work on this comic, it's nothing without the support of people in the world. There's people like you maybe listening to this video that just genuinely like supporting smaller creators. I have no connections with big shot studios or any of that crazy stuff. It's just me. So I gotta do as much as I can, as frequently as I can, to reach as many people as possible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like continuing into this here, man, like I really want you all to understand, like it's really difficult, bro. It's a crazy grind on YouTube to post every day. I would not recommend it for everybody. I just want to kind of like talk about it a little bit because I'm feeling myself. I feel like I've achieved something, you know, like it's been about 5 months and I've been, you know, trying to make it to 2,000 subscribers for a while, and it finally happened. Now, yes, it did take I think about 400 videos to get here, but I don't care because every time I think about what happened, all I do is I have this. Finally! That's the type of reaction I have every time I think about the fact that, yeah, finally I made it. I made it to 2,000 subscribers. You know, I don't care how long it took. I'm just happy it finally happened. And then the next goal we got set is 10k. Now with 10k subscribers, I think around that time is when the comic book would already be like fully, I won't say fully released, but releasing. And I think people would be reading it, and people would, some people would hate on it because, you know, there's always haters, but, you know, I'm open to criticism. You know, my job on YouTube is to criticize people. So if I wasn't open to criticism, it would make me a massive hypocrite, you know, so yeah. I'm looking forward to all of that stuff, right? And I know you are probably thinking that, oh, now that he's gotten to 2,000 subscribers, he's going to stop uploading. Wrong. Right, you are 100% wrong. I am going to continue uploading every day for the rest of the year. Now, can I make it to 10k in 1 year? I think that's possible. I think anything's possible on YouTube. I've seen people blow up from literally no subscribers to well over 100,000 in like no time. That's what it's all about. Yo, I love that meme so much, man. Right, and the thing is, it really is possible if you just hit that right timing. You know, sometimes you might your video might just hit the algorithm and just blow up like crazy. You might say the right things and it just might happen. So the main thing for me is like I'm just patiently, you know, waiting. I'm just doing my thing, you know what I mean? I'm just over here thinking of, you know, what's the plan? What am I gonna do next, you know? And yeah, I think that's it. I'm just going to continue grinding on my comic, also making videos, daily uploads. And until then, yeah, I'm just gonna be like this. Like, this is how I am at night. Like, whenever it's nighttime and it's time for everyone to sleep and I go to bed, I have these types of thoughts. Like, I'm not working hard enough. I'm not doing my best, you know? So that's why sometimes I upload 3-4 times a day. That's why sometimes I write. I remember recently I wrote 20 something pages in a few days. Right, and I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of writing, man. Like, damn, I was in the zone. I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever done that amount of pages in such a short period of time before, you know. And even though I did scrap a bunch of those ideas I wrote down for the story, it didn't change the fact that I still got like a huge amount of quality writing out of it. Anyway, I don't want to drag this video on, right? The whole point of the video is just for me to kind of like celebrate a little bit, you know. I can't really call this a big celebration, but I'm happy. I'm proud of myself, bro. Like, I'm happy that you guys decided to support the channel. The people who reached out to me on Discord, you guys are awesome, bro, right? And I appreciate y'all so much, right? This is one of the reasons why I do this whole comic book character thing, where, you know, fans of the series can actually get characters to look like them. You know, people who support the YouTube channel, I draw them as characters, you know, and I think it's just a real cool way to interact with your early fan base. You know, the real day one people who support you and all of that stuff. I think it's just a really cool idea to, you know, to really just get to know these people and just vibe, you know. So yeah, anyway, all in all, I want to say again, thank you guys so much for supporting me, right? I'm basically a nobody from the Caribbean, you know, and I'm getting support from people in Finland and Germany and Europe. I've never met people from those places before, so it's crazy getting this type of support, and I just appreciate it so much, man. I need to stop sounding like a broken record here now. So anyway, I want you guys to have a good rest of your day, right? Again, if you reach out to me and you would like one of these characters designed, inspired by you, you have to be 18 years and older. I don't care if you're 16, I don't care if you're 17, if you're not 18 years old, you cannot have a character in this book. The story is an adult story. I just can't, okay? So, alright, to everybody else, have a good rest of your day. Later.